Hey guys, welcome back to What If Deku Had the Keyblade, part 3. This is part 3. In the last part, we covered Uraraka getting one for all and the entrance exam. With Deku doing really well, also I have a script right now. So with Deku doing really well and actually getting into 1A. By the way, I forgot to mention, during the 10 months of training, Deku learned a good new spell, that being Arrow. If you don't know what Arrow is, then it's also in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was a defense related spell where it up your defense. Overall, I also reflect any projectiles, I think. I'm not sure. It's kind of like an automatic parry, if I remember correctly. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, I think it was an attack spell. I think. I'm not sure which one it was. Anyway, so now where was I? Which I already said, which two ways, attack and defense, and also. But anyway, let's get into this. We start off this part with Deku, Baku, and Uraraka walking to UA. And when they get to 1A, Baku does the same thing as in Canon and puts his feet up on the desk, with Ida getting mad, and Deku seeing this just says, Ida, was it? Hey, Ida, was it? Yes, it was. Eh, do you mind not being so strict with the rules? I mean, you're not in a private school anymore. This is a public school, and you'll lose some hair you'll lose all your hair if you stress out about the rules so much. Just relax. But not. But for today, Deku summoned out his Keyblade and uses wind to push Baku's feet off the desk and says, Kachan, let's not start commotion on the first day. Fine. Ida, Ida then walks up to Deku and thanks him for sorry, thanks him for what he did, as Deku says, "No problem, but seriously, relax, because I'm not doing that again. So just try not to make a big deal about out of something stupid like that. I will try. My apologies." Just as just then the door opens with Aizawa coming in, and time skip to their locker room. You all know what happens there. As as they are changing, Miyane says, "Hey, hey guys, look what I found." Trying to do a Miyane voice. Our seniors blessed us with this hole. And as Miyane goes to peep on the girl, Deku summoned out his Keyblade and points at Miyonetta with a fireball at the ready, saying, "I dare you to try that. Try it, and see what I'll do. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I have a strong urge to burn a great boy today. Would you like to be the vic? Would you like to be that great boy? Or no? Sorry. Fuck. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm gonna talk over this. We're sorry. I don't really want to stop with him. Anyway, so where was I? No, sir. No, sir. Sorry. Mina then walks away to get changed. As Kirishima says, "But Dobro, that was so manly, defending the girls' privacy like that." Ida then says, "While I do not condone your actions, I will admit it was very effective." Baku interrupts, saying, "What do you think? What do you expect? He has to protect his girlfriend." Deku, blushing, then says, "For the last time, Baku, she's not my girlfriend." Meanwhile, on the other side, Jiro says, "Hey girls, that great boy just tried to peep on us through a peephole, but Midoriya stopped him. We should thank him later." All of them agree. All the girls agree, and Jiro then says, "So, who here is closest to Midoriya?" Rocket answers saying, "That would be me. Why?" "Because Baku just called you Midoriya's girlfriend." Rocket is blushing, but saying, "No, no, it's not like that. We're just childhood friends." Yeah. Mia, seeing Rocket blush, says, "Ooh, really? But your face tells another story. You love him, don't you?" And I'm assuming you guys all know what happens next with Uraraka. um, so now we time skip to the tests as the girls thank Deku, and well, now Mina has her first ship of the year. The Shift Queen has her ship. Um, anyway, so like in canon, Baku throws the ball first with the whole explode expl- expulsion thing is happening now. And now in this what if, Deku is doing better overall. So let's go to speed tests for Deku. For this, Deku summons the Keyblade and gets into a stance. As he focuses air around him, and when the timer starts, Deku thrusts forward, saying, "Sonic Wave!" He blitzes to the finish line, finishing soon after Ida. And for the ball throw, Deku does pretty well as well. He uses wind to shoot the ball about 500 meters, I'd say. And then it's Uraraka's turn. She does the same as in Ken, getting Infinity, but then Aizawa says, "Do it again." But what? Why? You're holding back. I saw what you did at the entrance exam, and I want to see that again. As he hands Uraraka, my parents so loud. As he hands Uraraka the ball, and she charges one for all in her arm, and just as she throws the as she throws it, Aizawa cancels her quirk and says the same thing he says to Deku as in canon. So this time Uraraka does the whole focusing one for all on her finger thing, getting the same score as Deku did in main canon, with everyone being shocked except Baku and Deku. And well, let's just skip to when they're walking home. So while walking home, Deku says, "Hey Uraraka, you really need to lower your percentage when for how you're using one for all." Yeah, I know, but I try to focus where my power where the power is. I just forget about the amount. Then don't focus on where. Huh? What do you mean, Deku? Well, take my Sonic Ray for example. I have to focus wind around me, all around me, so I can get the proper burst of speed. So why not do the same with one for all? Let it go through your whole body and measure the percentage you can use from there. That's brilliant. Can we try it now? Sure, just activate it and remember, low percentage. Uraraka slowly charged one for all through her body at 5%, and pink lightning starts surrounding her body. So Uraraka, can you move? Uraraka starts moving as she said, "Yep, and no pain. This is amazing." And then she loses focus and falls down with Deku catching her, saying, "Whoa, there, you shouldn't. I wouldn't try anything crazy until you get used to it." Yeah, you're right. Then I'll just keep using it until it feels natural to me. Thanks, Deku. No problem. We're a team after we're gonna be a team after all. I'd hate to see you getting hurt. So yeah, Uraraka learned full cowling pretty early. The thing is, I've always pictured Sonic Wave working in like the way I described it. I'll say that's always how I pictured it, which made me think Deku could help Uraraka with learning full cowling early on. I see it like this. So, um, if you complain, then too bad. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Anyway, we move on to heroes versus villain test. At this time, Uraraka can use full cowling, but activating it takes a little bit of time. She can move around with it just easily, but activating full cowling still takes time. Um, so now in class, All Might comes in saying, "I am here, coming through the door like a normal person." And All Might announces the heroes versus villains test as he pushes the button and suitcases come out. Um, so time skip. So everyone comes out in their hero costumes, being the same as in canon, except Deku. Deku's being more like Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora's outfit. Why? Because Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. It's overall the best in my opinion. And you guys are gonna be hearing that shit. Okay, well, whatever. So anyway, um, like in can. So anyway, same with teams. Anyway, the teams will stay the same as in canon. With Deku and Uraraka knowing that Bakugo will go for Deku, so Uraraka should go for the bomb. So as they are walking down the hall, Bakugo comes out. I'm going through this much faster, but anyway, Anyway, Bakugo comes out and then throws an explosion right at Deku, with Deku using wind to minimize the damage. And then he tells Uraraka to go get the bomb. Uraraka nods, and then she charges up 5% full cowling and dashes towards the bomb, and and Ida. Meanwhile, in the observation room, everyone seeing Uraraka says, "Wait, since when could Uraraka run so fast?" With all my thinking, she already has such control over one for all. Impressive, young Uraraka. Why did I not teach her to do that? Genuinely, I am wondering why the fuck I neglected to teach Deku how to do that. Like, that just seemed like something he should teach Deku right away. Seriously, All Might looks like the worst teacher of One for All. Anyway, so Deku and Bakugo charge at each other. Deku swing his Keyblade at Bakugo, who is dodging and then counterattacking with an explosion. But the wind surrounding Deku is negating most of the damage, and with Deku mostly being pushed back, if anything. And this goes on for a while until Bakugo starts explaining his gauntlets, and Deku's thinking, shit. As Deku prepares to pull the pin, All Might says, "No, no, young Bakugo, you'll kill him." Bakugo then laughs, saying, "Please, the nerd's strong enough to survive this." As Deku gets ready to use Sonic Rave, thinking, "Please let this work." Then Bakugo pulls the pin on his gauntlet, and releases a giant explosion heading towards Deku. And Deku uses Sonic Rave towards the explosion, and as he goes into the explosion, and soon after, as the dust clears, they see Deku breathing heavily, with a few scratches, saying, "Jeez, Kacchan, that was close. Could I put less power into it?" "Yeah, but I knew it'd take more than that to take you down. Now let's finish this." "Yeah, let's do this, Kacchan." The two dash at each other once again, and then just as they were about to clash, they hear "Hero Team wins." They both fall down in a cartoon fashion. It's partially Kingdom Hearts partially Disney, so I'm doing that part. Anyway, so they both fall down, like, yep. And as they say, "Wait, what?" Now let's go back in time to Uraraka's point of view. So as she leaves, she soon arrives at the floor where Ida is, and sees him going full dramatic villain Ida, and laughed at how serious he's taking the test. And he notices her saying, "Uraraka, is, is that you? Well, no matter. As you can see, I cleared the entire room of anything that." I'm sorry, I love dramatic voicing it. Anyway, so and of anything that you can make float to use against me, so you stand no chance against my villainous power. We'll see about that, Ida. Uraraka then dashes at Ida, throwing a punch at him, with Ida dodging it and then countering with a kick, which Uraraka blocks, but is pushed back. And then Ida dashes at her, throwing another kick, which she barely dodges by jumping over Ida, and then she lands behind him, punching Ida with hitting Ida with a smash, stunning Ida. But he recovers just in time as they feel the buildings shake from Bakugo's explosion. But Uraraka takes his chance to dash at Ida, preparing for a punch. As Ida goes to block it, she jumps over Ida again, and kicks off the ceiling, punches Ida over the head, knocking him down to the ground. And then she dashes towards the bomb, capturing it, passing the test. Okay, now back to the present. Present time. So nobody is really taking Recover Girl. They aren't really that badly injured or anything. So let's just say now the rest of the matches go as in canon. Nothing would really change them. And sorry. And what was it? And after the test, they asked who they think was MVP, and They're debating between Uraraka and Ida. So yeah. Now next day. I honestly do not see much going differently with this one. Class rep would still be Ida after the whole news media. I really don't see that going differently. So let's just jump to USJ. So on the bus, everyone talks about their quirks, and they get to Deku as he says, "Oh, my quirk is Key Wizard. Basically, I have this giant key that I call the Keyblade, and I can use magic with it, such as thunder, blizzard, fire, and air. Currently, I don't know if I can use any others." After saying this, the commoner says, "That's awesome, but why is it a giant key anyway?" Well, I don't know really, but apparently this thing can also open a lock, no keyhole or not. Wow, your quirk is very versatile. What about you, Uraraka? Kero. Uh, so, oh, me? My quirk is zero gravity and superpower. You have two quirks? Yeah, yeah, but the second one I can't really use as well. It only manifested recently, so that's why you can. You, so that's why you break. Yep. Sorry. So that's why you broke your bones at the beginning, huh? Huh? Yeah, but you got the hang of it really quickly. Uh, yeah, that's because of Deku. He helped me out a bit. I would probably still be breaking my bones if it wasn't for him. Rocket then smiles at Deku with Deku blushing as Mia thinks, "Ship!" As Lama then says, "Everyone shut up and get off the bus. We're here." And as in canon, they meet 13 with Uraraka fangirling. As Deku thinks, "Cute." 13 proceeds to explain how quirks can be used to kill as well as save. And Kirishima says, wow, we've got fake villains here? Cool. As Zawa sees this, he says, they aren't fake. This is real. And that's it for this part. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.